going to make the ultimate picnic dress using only fat quarters, and I'm looking to make it hopefully a tiered skirt with potentially a little bit of a ruffle at the bottom, and then a cute but very simple overall top. So that being said, let's go ahead and head downstairs. I'll show you the fabric, we'll cut it out, and let's make this cute, easy DIY using very limited fabric. So if you have the opportunity to upcycle or recycle a bunch of fabric that otherwise you won't be able to use, this is a DIY that hopefully will be able to help you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so I have the basket of fat quarters here, and now I'm going to show you all the different fabrics I picked up. So we have 3 of these really cute red strawberry colored flower print. We have 3 of these pink strawberries. We have 3 of these checked, like it's more like an avant-garde kind of check. Then we have 4 of these green strawberries, and I opened one to see how much fabric we have. So just to show you, this is how much fabric each fat quarter has. I'm thinking of condensing them into lengths like this, cutting them in half, and then making a pattern that way so that it can be a tiered skirt like I had talked about. But I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting things out. Hey guys, I've gone ahead and cut all the fabric out, and now I'm going to show you the layout before we go into the RV and start sewing. Here is the top panels, which consist of 6 half panels that are cut widthwise instead of lengthwise. This is the secondary one. These are also 6, but these are cut lengthwise, so they're longer. And then this is the final one, which has 8, which are cut the same way as the secondary panels. Hey guys, we are back outside, and now I'm going to go ahead by first sewing the top panel of the skirt together. But before I do it, it's breakfast time, so I'm going to head in and grab some food. Guys, we're back. Let's get sewing. Okay guys, if you can't hear outside, it's raining right now, but now that we finished our first layer, we're gonna go ahead and move down to the second longest layer, which is about 2.5 inches thinner than the first one. And that's because I didn't want to use up as much fabric for the second one. So we cut it thinner so I could have more length while also not sacrificing too much of the width, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So let's go ahead and move on to the second layer. I'll meet you back with a little progress check once we're done. I'm back. We're gonna go ahead and now sew the 2 layers together. I'm gonna show you what they look like first, and then once that's done, all we have left is a single layer to attach to the base of the skirt. And I'm still debating if I'm gonna add lace to the bottom or not, but we'll see if we have time. Hey guys, so here is the most recent layer sewn. We have 6 panels here, and then here is the first layer sewn again, so you can see. And this has 6 layers as well, but they're cut much shorter. So now we're going to go ahead and gather the larger panel into this shorter panel so that they both match the same length, like so. Hi guys, I've gone ahead and attached the first 2 panels, and it looks like this. So Right now, it's going about mid-knee. And now we're going to add our final panel to the base. But first, I'm going to sew that panel together. I ended up gathering the bottom into the skirt a little bit. Not too much, but enough that it's cute. So now that I've shown you what it looks like, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'll meet you back once our skirt is completely finished. Guys, it's been a hot minute, but we have all 3 panels added. It looks a little messier than I wanted it to be, but here's what she looks like. I think it's so cute how it's turned out. So now I'm going to go ahead and attach a lace trim to the base of it. And then once that's done, we'll just start working on cutting out the bodice pieces. Now, I think I'm only going to be able to get the lace done in the next 20 minutes before I have to head to work. But once that's done, we're pretty much halfway through with our cute little strawberry project. So I will see you guys in a little bit. We have gone ahead and finished the skirt, and I am on my dinner break right now, so I'm going to show you the progress we've made, and then let's come up with a game plan for the bodice, because I'm still kind of piecing it together with what I want. So here is our not so little skirt. She wound up having a lot more fabric than I was thinking. And to show you what our trim looks like, I have this red little ribbon on top of this white lace, and I think it makes it super strawberry shortcake inspired now. And so to kind of add to that, I wanted to add my typical whimsical vibes to it. Here's a better look at the lace. I can't see if the camera is actually showing it or not, so if it isn't, I'm so sorry. Here, let's try this. There we go. There's our better look at the lace. Oh my gosh, now that I'm seeing it on the camera, it's so cute. But anyway, clearly you can see we have ample skirt. It wraps around my waist 2.5 times. And now let's show you the leftover scrap material we have to make the bodice. So here's that basket of scraps that I've been using to carry everything around. So we have 2 widthwise halves of the pink strawberry. We have 1 full green, which I was planning on making the center bodice. And then we have 1 full red, which I was hoping to maybe use for puff sleeves. So I'm going to look through Pinterest and see if I can come up with any ideas that will better explain what I'm trying to say. And then from there, we will go ahead and cut stuff out. So let's go ahead and head to Pinterest. Okay guys, so I hopped onto Pinterest and went ahead and typed in spaghetti strap dress just for a general idea of what I was looking for. And honestly, the first one that popped up was pretty much exactly what I had envisioned for this project. It had the straps, the bodice, the skirt, all of it attached. But I wanted to make sure to see if there were any other ideas that I could look for before I made a final choice. There were these overalls, which I thought were so cute, but honestly, I'd make that for another video. I kept scrolling a little bit. I saw some pinks and some blues that I thought were really cute. But honestly, I kept gravitating back towards the green dress. There were a couple patchwork dresses that I was liking, but a lot of them didn't really match the style that I wanted, and they all were a little too plain for my taste. So near the end of my scrolling, I honestly just realized that it would just be easier to stick with the green dress. So that's what we did. So if you guys see in the original picture, the bust panel is ruffled and sheared, so it means that, well, actually, it's not sheared, but it's like ruffled. So it's not just like a generic ruffle. It's like actually floofy. So my plan is to do a regular strip underneath and then do a strip for the top panel that will be more ruffled to the bodice. And then once that's done, we will make just a generic stomach panel. And then finally, we will finish it off with some lace and some ribbons, because I have a little bit left of that really cute red ribbon and I think it will be so cute. So that's our game plan. And now that I'm looking at it, if I have any space to do the back, we will just copy the back to the same design as the front. So now that we got a game plan, let's go ahead and continue. Hey guys, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we potentially do the stomach panel out of this. Maybe not, I'm not sure. And then do the bust panel out of this, kind of like that. I don't know if that looks tacky or not. Maybe it's too tacky. I don't know. Or my other idea is we do the stomach panel out of this, and then we do the bust panel out of this green. Is kind of the idea I'm thinking right now. I would totally do the gingham if I had more. Thought I had more at the time, but now I don't anymore. So that's my plan. What I'm planning on doing is cutting one of these panels to about this length right here, if you see where I folded it, and then shearing it around the bodice like so. And then having an interior panel, which will probably be a lining. And otherwise, what I'm thinking is maybe if all else fails, I will just do a single plain top, figure out how the heck to do that, and then the back will just be a crazy patchwork of sorts to match the skirt. Okay guys, so after some decent deliberation, I think we're gonna stick with the green. So for my stomach, I am gonna measure about from the underbust to about here, which looks like it's 6 inches. So I'm gonna cut one 6-inch panel for the front and one 6-inch panel for the back. And then from there, I will go ahead and just measure accordingly so that it fits my torso. So that's the first step, and then I'll show you what they look like once we're done. So here's that first stomach panel. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut a similar panel for the back. So guys, I went ahead and cut the back panel in half, and I took about 2 inches off, so it should fit completely around my torso now. So here's that last scrap of strawberry, and I'm thinking of just cutting it in half and then gathering it into a bust panel. Like so. And the bust panel, I'm planning on adding just some 2 simple darts along a stripe of fabric. So, that should be everything for the most part. I've gone ahead and cut all of it out, and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully winging it will do the trick, but otherwise, I don't know. And then for the red pieces, sorry about the camera angle. For the red, I'm thinking we will just patch wherever need be, and then use that for some cute wide straps. Alrighty, that's our game plan. I will see you back in a little bit. Okay guys, very awkward angle, but here's that lining strip, and I went ahead and added 2 little darts on the inside, just 2 circular darts to fit me. And now we're gonna go ahead and attach these 2 strips together, and then sew this into the bust. Hey guys, I got back from work a couple hours ago, and I've just been spending time with my family. I wanted to show you the progress. So this is the top of the bodice, and we got a little bit of lace going on there, and here's what she looks like. I think she's so cute. It's turning out way cuter than I was expecting. So now we're going to go ahead and work on that stomach panel, and all I'm going to do is basically line it like I did this, and then I'm going to attach this to the stomach panel, and then attach the back panel pieces until it fits nice and neat so that it looks like an actual bodice. Hey guys, I got an update for you. So I've gone ahead and attached the backside panel. Now this is just 2 panels, and then I added a cute little edging piece to it, and I made it look nice and neat on this side. But the bodice has come together extremely cute. I added the final bits and pieces of the red trim to the top and a cute little bow, and it looks so sweet on me. Let me show you in better lighting real quick. So here's what our bodice front looks like. Here's that bodice back piece, and she's gonna be wrapped around me like so, and the lace kind of tucks around the top like that, and the back panel piece so far looks like this. It's a very messy way of doing that, I just realized. Kind of looks like that. And so now all I have left to do is attach that other back panel piece and attach some straps, and then all we have to do left is add the skirt and a cute little zipper. guys, this is where I'm probably going to stop for the evening. So to show you our dress, here is what she looks like. So freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Very, very cute. Here is the back panel. Not bad for no pattern. The skirt is super duper flared and frothy. And now when I wake up first thing tomorrow, we will add the straps and the zipper and she will be all done. Good morning, guys. I have added the zipper to the dress and now the dress goes completely around me and it fits me quite nice. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like. I have to pull this up a little bit though because it keeps sliding. So here is our dress with the cute little zipper. And now that I have added all the details I want here, I'm going to go ahead and work on the straps. And my only plan there is to use this cute little gingham ribbon to like tie it up, keep it kind of dainty. And then finally, because it's a little loosey-goosey and I like my waist a little bit tighter, I'm going to make a really big waist tie so that I can tie it around the back and tie it around the front and tie it around the back again. So it's like a wrapped effect, which is very much a 50s silhouette. If you can't tell, this dress kind of got transferred to like a very 50s vibe. I'm not complaining though. It's absolutely precious. And I love how the pattern kind of solidified into like this really unique like side flare thingy. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. But otherwise, that's what she looks like so far. I think so far she's turned out fantastic. The bow just untied itself, so I had to retie it, so it doesn't look as good right now. But here is our cute little dress. I think it's adorable. So let's go ahead and finish up those final details, and then we will head back for final results. I'm videoing, by the way. No! Come back, come back. It's literally videoing. Okay, stay put. You would never know that I'm filming in my boyfriend's pocket right now. Get over here! Stop walking away!